The current day, the Russian army launched 3 missile strikes on the city of Pryvillia in Chernihiv Region. The shells hit an object located outside the city. Ammunition was detonated there, said Vyacheslav Chaus, head of the Chernihiv Regional Military Administration. Power lines are damaged. There are no civilian casualties. People from 4 surrounding villages were evacuated due to the danger of the fire spreading. The fire was extinguished in a few hours. All the people who needed to be evacuated have been evacuated. We will not talk about their number because the enemy sees and listens to us. All measures have been taken, the fire has been localized. There is nothing to detonate there, really. Rescuers continue to do their job. The main thing is that the fire does not spread further, but it is already localized, and people are all safe. 1 person was killed and 2 others were injured as a result of shelling by the Russian military from the territory of Russian Federation in Sumy region. This was announced by the head of the regional military administration Dmytro Zhivitsky in a telegram. According to him, the current day Russian troops fired mortars at the Asman community, a total of 14 explosions, and later they hit the Velika Pisarivka community, causing human casualties. Damages and the total number of damaged houses is being established. Tonight and in the morning, 3 more communities of the region came under fire from the Russian military. According to the head of the Kharkiv Regional Military Administration, Oleg Sinehubov, 1 person was killed and 5 others were injured in the shelling of the region that day. A 35-year-old woman died in Pechenihi. Her 3-month-old baby is injured. 1 person was injured in the village of Zavgorodnya. 2 more children were injured in the shelling of Malinivka. According to the SCS of Kharkiv region, a garage and a farm building caught fire in Malinivka this day due to shelling. 2 children were hospitalized with a previous diagnosis of shrapnel wounds. The head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration, Serhiy Haidai, said that the storming of Severodonetsk was underway. Enemy artillery destroys high-rise buildings and industrial facilities. This day, the Russians again aimed at the Azot plant and the Sklo-Plastic enterprise. In Severodonetsk, the bridge, the premises of the regional SCS were destroyed, and the nearby villages of Sinetske and Pavlograd were shelled. There are between 540 and 560 people in the warehouses of the Azot plant, and the plant has food and water supplies, said the head of the Severodonetsk City Military Administration. Our armed forces continue to defend the city, so in extremely difficult conditions there are constant battles along the line of contact. Russian troops do not stop trying to storm the city, but at the same time the military is standing still. According to Serhiy Haidai, it is becoming known every day about the dead who are difficult to reach due to the destiny of shelling. A woman from Novodruzhsk was injured in the current region and taken to hospital. Many damaged high-rise buildings in the old districts of Severodonetsk, Vrubivka, Toshkivka, Lysichansk and Hirske. In total, 33 houses were destroyed in the region during the day. The head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration, Serhiy Haidai, said that despite the constant shelling, 32 residents of Pryvillia had been evacuated this day. The city of Pryvillia is under constant artillery fire. Also, during the evacuation, we saw it for ourselves. But what is this, Lord? Come on, hurry to the police car! During a patrol of the city, police found 2 wounded, a civilian and a military man who provided home medical care and then evacuated to hospital. The soldier was wounded in the head. I ran to pull him, and here it arrived. My husband was torn, and I got in the buttocks. Children are in Dnipro. My wife doesn't even know where. Mom in Slovakia. No phone, no connection, nothing. If she will see it, I'm going to Kramatorsk, Mom. I'm wounded, but I think I will live. Returning to Pryvillia, police officers inspected the bombed-out premises and noticed people in the bomb shelter who wanted to evacuate. We thank the police for helping to evacuate people. There are simply no other options today. Evacuation buses cannot reach us because of the shelling. To save all those who were in the shelter, the patrol had to return there 3 times. 3 civilians from Donetsk were killed and 5 others were injured in the shelling of the Russian military. In addition, 2 civilians died in Donetsk region and were injured in Luhansk region. This was announced by Pavlo Kyrylenko, the head of the Donetsk Regional Military Administration. The national police reports that 8 settlements of the region came under fire of the Russian military the current day. 60 civilian objects were destroyed, including 40 residential buildings. On the night of June the 14th, the Russian military again fired on the Kryvyi Rih and Sinelniki districts of Dnipropetrovsk region. This was announced by the head of the Dnipropetrovsk Regional Military Administration, Valentin Reznichenko. According to him, the enemy struck from the hurricanes on the Apostolsk and Pokrovsk communities. People previously were not injured. Houses in the Pokrovsk community were damaged. Currently, a new place of mass burial has been found in Kyiv region. This was reported by the National Police of Kyiv region. The bodies of 7 shot civilians were found at the positions of Russian soldiers near the village of Myrodske, Bucha district. According to police, many victims had their hands tied and their knees shot. The identification of bodies continues. The Moskalenko family sent 16 cars completely packed with food and hygiene products to the front line. The family is raising 5 children from orphanages, so according to Maria, there is someone to help. Here are 3, Vladik left and Bogdan was next to his father 5th, and this is a grandson. And these women help us, they come with their children. According to family members, there is usually a lot of work. Stews, cheese, dumplings, cabbage rolls, pies, cooked, baked every day. I help to peel onions and carrots. We prepare stews, pâtés. Our family helps the soldiers. Our neighbors are also among the helpers. They come every day because they can't stay at home when there is a war in the country. We understand that it reaches our soldiers and we see their eyes shining in response. They understand that we are with them, we are close, and this is very important, given that there are our acquaintances, relatives and friends. So who but us? The oldest helper in the family is Maria's mother. Anastasia Mizin is 79 years old. Her sons and grandsons are also defending Ukraine. One at war, the other at war, the 4th grandson in the war, the 5th... Family of Moskalenko has been preparing and passing on aid to the defenders of Ukraine since April the 4th. First, they were used their own products, then people started to help. Local volunteers help the military. They show us where they are being. Guys, thank us, we thank them for defending us. It's not going anywhere, it goes where it needs to go. Who needs to go there? I have brothers there, nephews. Someone helps them, we help someone. Now there are no yours, ours. Now all are ours.